Hello and welcome to our Game Enterprise presentation. This is our Horror Tycoon game. The goal is to maintain and upkeep your space station whilst making sure your crew does not get infected or die. You manage resources that your crew gathers from the deep void of space. The main way of gathering resources for your station is by sending out members of your crew to abandoned wrecks in space and gather salvage. Whilst all of this is going on, you will be managing your crew's wants and needs, as well as constructing new facilities within your station to fulfill specific tasks. Within these newly constructed rooms, you will be able to assign crew members to specific tasks based on their skill set. Though you must be careful with your crew who return, they could be infected with an unknown pathogen that could spread through the station, or there could be an alien stowaway that could escape into the station and slowly kill off your crew. If your entire crew dies, you will then be jump scared by the alien and the game ends. In terms of art style, the game will feature a 2D cartoony side view style. It will also have a post-processing effect over the camera that will act as if you're looking through a CCTV camera at your ship. The crew of the station will be in a cutesy 2D art style similar to Fallout Shelter. The background and setting is a pixelated style, with enemies being a semi-realistic pixel art giving a creepy and unsettling vibe. Enemies will begin to clue the player of an infection when they start to act strange, and creepy audio can be heard from parts of the ship. In terms of genre, as I mentioned earlier, it's a tycoon horror game, but a base management game. Here are some reference images we found for enemies, our crewmates, and the ship.
Market research. Our goal was to look at games with similar vibes and styles to our idea. What made them popular and what made players like them. We have looked into how horror and tycoons have influenced market trends, specifically games with management-like gameplay. Our main form of research was secondary due to our scope and overall team size, and we researched three specific games as our main inspirations. Fallout Shelter, Among Us, and Five Nights at Freddy's were these three games. For the target audience of this game, we aim to target horror fans and tycoon and management fans, so roughly around the age of 12 years and older. And the platforms for this game's release would be PC, console, and mobile to reach the broadest audience possible for the game. And this game was came up with how do we come up with the idea for this game was how we mashed up all our general interests and looked into market research such as Steam reviews and media reviews for these games.
So what are the pros and cons? The following pros and cons are taken from a variety of Steam reviews and game publication reviews, such as IGN and GameSpell. Fallout Shelter. Pro. Immersive, simple but addictive gameplay, simple and fun mechanics, more practical on mobile, nice art style. Negative. Can get boring over time with how repetitive it is. RNG based progress. Wait times, lack of options after completing quests. Gameplay can also get boring over time, and the endgame doesn't provide a challenge to the player. Among Us. Pro. People appreciate a simple art style as it enhances the gameplay in a positive way. Simple gameplay mechanics allow for easy learning of the game, easy replayability. Pricing is good for what you get. Negative. Can lead to friendship troubles and toxicity. Updates to the game that they receive makes the game too complex, repetitive gameplay, and they need more accessibility settings, especially for colorblind people. Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. Pro. Linear game time. Each night is a set timer of 10 minutes. Good 2D pixel art with great animation. Good balance of challenge and simplicity. Negative. Repetitive, too short, not worth the price, shallow plot, doesn't fit into other games.